Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. I hope you all are doing amazing. Today, I'm going to be tapping into the energies of your love life. So, it's going to be your general love reading for the week here. So, pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. Alrighty, for my Capricorns, please. Okay, so we have observation. Very interesting. So I wonder if you're kind of just taking a few steps back from this bond here and you're just observing what's going on. It doesn't mean that you're not speaking to this person, but even if you're speaking to them, you're almost observing what they're not saying. There is this energy of you paying very close attention to actions as opposed to what this person is telling you. Okay, some of you may be a bit skeptical about what this person's telling you, or you're having a hard time trusting this person because it's someone you have history with. Okay, you feel like you are testing the waters with them, or you are just, again, paying very close attention to how this person is acting, what they're saying. You know, do I believe you? Are you going to follow through with what you're saying? Just in a very analytical period, is what I see so far. Okay, so we have fear. So this is the mutual energy between the both of you. So how I see it is on the fence kind of energy. Okay, Capricorn. So you guys are like, okay, do I dabble in this? Am I, should I put my all into this? Should I just take a few steps back? But there is some sort of intimidation factor when it comes to, kind of giving your all to the situation here. I feel like this is someone you have history with, but there's some sort of defense, mechanism going on. So again, if there is this urge to regain trust here, that could be the reason why you're on the fence, right? You don't wholeheartedly trust this situation, but you don't want to give up on it just yet. Distraction. So this card kind of reminds me of that Four of Cups energy. I feel like in the past year, maybe you are viewing this person, or you view this person to be very nonchalant, or someone who is downplaying their emotions in one way or another. This is someone who obviously wants to have success with you or some sort of victory, with 15 reducing to 6, right? 6 is it's a number that pretty much has to do with harmony and success and that sort of thing. So I feel like many of you are wanting this person to either limit the distractions or just focus in on what it is that they want. So pretty much what you want from this person right now is some sort of clarity. You wish this person would figure out what they desire and what they're going to do in order to attain it here, so that they're not in a distracted energy, or that they're not in an in and out energy. That's what I see here. Bottom of the deck is battle. Okay, Capricorn. So some of you could have potentially had a misunderstanding with this person, or there was some sort of argument at play. Okay. So as I split the deck, I see the Judgment as well as the High Priestess here. Okay, hold on, guys. Let's see if I can. There we go. So Judgment as well as the High Priestess. So your person wanting to make some sort of massive change. This seems to be an internal change, okay? And with the High Priestess, there was definitely some sort of secrecy in the past, or you feel like this person knows more than they show. So they pick and choose, what they want to communicate to you. Maybe this is someone who communicates with you when it's convenient for them. These are changes that they're trying to make. Some of you may be involved with the Pisces here, but as far as the Judgment and the High Priestess, I feel like this is what is, resulting in this observation energy, right? Or even an energy of fear. Because in the past, there was secrecy. There was, an energy of this person keeping you in the dark about very important things. So this time around, you're like, what has changed, right? Are you ready to be completely open with me? Are you ready to have that heart-to-heart conversation? Or are we still, on the fence about things? Are we still going to have to play the figuring out game? You know what I mean? Because I feel like in the past year, you had to figure out a lot of things on your own, and now you feel too emotionally overwhelmed to do so. It's either you want this person to bring clarity and truth to the forefront, or you're not really willing to work on things. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups here. So Capricorn, as far as the Five of Cups goes, it does talk about this missing energy, this longing energy, wondering what you're up to. And there seems to be this focus on the past here when it comes to what did not work. Okay, so I feel like your person is feeling very left out. There could be some sort of emotional distance here that your person is trying to close. So it's like they're thinking if that, if you guys have like a heart to heart conversation, if they face their fears here, you guys would be able to overcome, this blockage here. There seems to be some sort of void or gap. That's what I'm picking up on. But I do feel like your person's kind of taking a trip down memory lane and they're missing you at this time, Capricorn. This is someone who feels misunderstood and they feel very alone. So this could be someone who feels like there's no one around them that understands them as much as you do. Or this is a bond that they like to keep to themselves, or they don't really, like if they're a private person, they just feel like there's not many people around them that would understand what they're going through. So that's why I say that your person is in this energy of feeling alone. Now, here's what I will say. I don't feel that all of you are sympathizing with this person, because some of you feel that when you were feeling alone, this person wasn't there for you. So it's not a sense of revenge, but it is you wanting this person to know how they made you feel as well. So bottom of the deck here, guys, we do have the Temperance as well as the Three of Swords. So there was definitely a lack of reciprocity here in the past. That's something your person could be working on, but that's also something that could have led to this heartache, okay, with the Three of Swords. Some of you feel like this person was immature when it came to expression, putting forth the practical efforts. This could have been someone who's very good with their words. They're very kind. You enjoy being around their company. But when it comes to creating something stable, when it comes to building on, building from a firm foundation, you felt like your person was lacking in that department here. Some of you may be involved with the Sagittarius, and we do have air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Knight of Cups, yeah. So what this person's currently fearing right now, Capricorn, is coming forward with an apology. Okay, this could be an apology followed by an emotional confession, and this is what they're fearing. So it lets me know that this person's not really used to expressing their emotions in one way or another. They're upset, they're longing for you, they're missing you, but they feel like they need to apologize in order to get off on the right foot with you. I'm going to clarify that energy to see, exactly what they would say here. But I feel like this is someone who is feeling bad for some sort of unfair treatment in the past year. We did see the Temperance, so it's someone who wants to restore balance in this connection. The Fool, yeah. So, I have two things to say here, Capricorn. I feel like in the past, some of you may have felt that this person was kind of being very impulsive, where they were making decisions that may have came off a bit foolish, okay? Some of you also feel like this person was very distracted. So while they were making these decisions, you feel like they weren't thinking about, the long-term repercussions of it. Does that make sense? So someone who, again, is impulsive, maybe doing things for temporary satisfaction here, but you wanted this person to think for the long haul. Now, this is someone where the pro of this card is they want to take a leap of faith towards you, and they don't really care about the outcome. It's almost like I can't hold myself back from this energy any longer, so I want to move towards Capricorn. Which is great, right? This is someone who wants to do something about the way that they're feeling. But for some of you, you want this person to sit back and think about this a little bit more thoroughly, in a sense of, okay, if you say something to, be in my good graces, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for either an apology, a confession, and I want this to lead to something new. Like, generic example, if you want a commitment here, this person coming in and apologizing to you isn't really going to change much. You understand what I'm saying, Capricorn? So it really just depends what you want from the situation, but some of you feel like this person is not doing as much as they can be doing. Five of Cups, yeah. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, the Hermit. So while this person is in some sort of solitude, or what they think about when they're alone is this new beginning with you. There's a lot of passion here, but it's followed by the Five of Swords. So if you guys did have an argument or a misunderstanding, that's heavily weighing on their mind. There could be children in this dynamic. Capricorn, something you said to this person is or something you said or something you have done, it's reflecting an inner conflict back to this person, right? So it's like something you said has triggered something very deep within this person. It's almost like there's a lot of suppressed wounds here that are coming to the surface. So your person feels like they have no choice but to act on it or do something about it. Five of Cups. So what this person is up in their head about with that Nine of Swords, this could be loss of sleep, loss of appetite, that sort of thing. But with the Knight of Swords, they feel like they were very fickle. Now, this person feels like they either mishandled things with you, or they said something or acted way too quickly. Okay, so again, going back to what I was saying, this could be an individual where you view them to be very impulsive. And this is something that they're aware of, because this seems to be stress or regret over something that they've done too quickly. So you could have said something to this person, for the betterment of both of you, and this person feels like they were either too defensive or they jumped to some sort of conclusion. And now when they're sitting back and thinking about it, they're like, okay, I could have definitely handled that in a different manner. Or I responded too quickly. I should have thought about that. So when this person thinks about that very thing, which is going to vary, of course, guys, it's a general read, they get very stressed out. It's almost like an embarrassed energy in a sense, like, oh, why did I say that? I should have really thought about that, or I wish I can take that back, that sort of thing. So a lot of regret associated here is what I see. Knight of Cups, let's see. And we have two knights here, so this could be like very speedy communication, could be very unexpected communication as well, like you don't expect this person to reach out, but they end up reaching out. So this person could want to apologize for being very indecisive or being in kind of what they would call like a blindfolded energy. So there was something that was blatantly in front of this person, or maybe you communicated to this person, hey, I need you to make a decision. What I want from this connection is a commitment. If you don't want a commitment, then, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. There's something here that you directly communicated to this person, or, something was right in front of this person where they feel like they avoided it. So they knew it was in front of them, but they did not want to, they actively chose not to deal with it, right? So this is something that they're regretting. And with the Two of Swords, this person feels like they took way too long to make a decision, okay? They feel like they were very in and out. This could have been an individual where when you met them, they were on like a pedestal. They felt very great about themselves, right? But this is someone who was failing to make a decision as far as what are we going to do for the future. So either they were spreading themselves too thin, or they were kind of playing mind games in a sense, right? There's a lot of swords energy here. So there could have been more of like a mind game kind of energy going on, where it's like telling you the right things, but taking, their sweet time to make a decision here, which resulted in some sort of emotional exhaustion on your end, Capricorn. The Fool. Let's see, what do they want to do? So here's the thing, they want to take a leap of faith towards you, but they do view you to be in a pretty guarded energy. Seven of Wands doesn't mean you're completely closed off, but it's kind of like the first two cards there, the same energy I was explaining. It's like someone who feels you're open to a conversation, but they know that you're not being all the way open. You understand what I'm saying? So open to an extent, where this person feels like there's still certain things you're not communicating with them, or they can sense that you're testing the waters. Like this time around, you would probably respond to them differently. You probably wouldn't be so available, right? There's certain aspects that you're changing when it comes to you responding to this person, and they're very well aware of that. So how they view you is someone who's in a tad bit of a guarded energy. They don't see you completely closed off, but they do sense the energy shift here. I do feel like this is someone, who just wants to take a leap of faith anyways. With the Knight of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups. They feel like they need to apologize, and the Fool card. So I do see this person doing something about it. But with the Seven of Wands, I see you guys being very cautious. It's like you're going to be open to hear this person out, but you're also going to pay attention to what they follow through with, right? So if they're like, yes, I want a commitment and I want to work on it, you're going to be more focused on if this person's actually going to put forth the practical effort. And so you guys might even tell yourself, okay, I'll give this person another chance, but if I find that they're not putting forth the action, I'm going to completely let go of this and cut this out of my life. Okay. For others of you, I do see that when this person takes a leap of faith towards you, you may have already moved on, or you may have blocked this person's number, or blocked them on social media, right? Where they don't have a form of communication here, because sometimes the Seven of Wands could be, blocked communication. So of course I'm reading for a lot of you. That's why I'm giving you two different scenarios here. So, my wonderful Capricorns, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.